Hello, Leo. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for human being dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and probably Theyre Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Interesting. Well, there you are, Leo, on top of the deck. So, clearly there. Now, jumping into this, what they show me, something is definitely working out for them. And I'm not too sure exactly what this is, but it does feel like a little bit of a financial endeavor or pursuit. Something's clearly working out. At the same time, whatever this is, they're not fully 100% ready to kind of move beyond or move forward from things. It almost kind of seems and feels like there's definitely some sort of process or transitional period, but even though mentally speaking, they're not 100% fully on board with moving forward, they are moving forward with how things actually are, the current situation and circumstances. They're saying that they need to take a little bit more initiative to kind of figure out what is going on. I feel like it's what they've kind of obtained or acquired for themselves. They're not fully 100%, not necessarily okay with, but it's an energy of like what they kind of think about it. Yeah. It's kind of like assessing what they are working with. Yeah, they're not too sure. They're not too sure initially, but then they're kind of like, okay, it is what it is. But then there's also the energy of having to kind of emotionally follow this energy or this idea up, if you will, of it is what it is. Now go through the emotional process of it is what it is, but work through it. They're showing me, okay, well, I'm okay with it. There you are, Leo. Once again, they're well aware of you. Okay, so they kind of show me that, every little bit helps for the sense of security, stability, possibly a foundation or a living situation. They feel really good and confident about that. Jeez. Then at the same time, though, they have something that they want to communicate or talk to you about. It's not good. It's not good. It's definitely painful. Jeez. It feels like they were making the best out of it, but yeah, they're trying to figure out what to do. They're trying to figure out what to do now. It's regarding the relationship commitment between the two of you. This is a marriage. This is a marriage. Unfortunately, it's interesting. They put that behind them. But then what is that? That is so interesting. That is so interesting. It's like they just don't know. There's something there that they're doing with it. They just don't know. Ultimately, they're buying their time. They don't know if they want to be with you, Leo, unfortunately. And I kind of feel like whatever that is, it's like they're making these plans of like to fully like to continue this commitment, to continue this relationship, to continue this contract, if you will, or not. Because they're still kind of showing me it's like they have they just don't know. They don't have their answer, but they know they have to kind of come up with an answer. How interesting. There's the switch. There's the switch. Let's see. One moment. They're going through a process. This is a stretched out, long, drawn out process. Whatever they are choosing to move forward with, even though, yes, they are kind of leaning on the history between the two of you, they're kind of saying, I am willing to find out ultimately where this goes. But them making that conscious decision to find out where things are actually going to go is putting them through it. There's so much stress, anxiety, worry, as well as they are conflicted to the point where they just want to be done with it. Once again, they just want to be done with it. They're saying everything is too much to handle, too much to deal with, too much to be responsible for. At the same time, they're kind of like, once again, they're like buying their time to where they know they have to make a decision ultimately, but it's like, jeez Louise, they just don't know. They just don't know. They show me what they show me, but they just don't know. Yeah. They're on the fence. They could really go either way, Leo. They could really go either way. Like I said, this in-between state of making this decision of something that has to definitely change. Even though the two of you are trying to figure this out, because you are, these problems and these issues, it's like we're either going to fix them, solve them, work on them, or we're not. And that's that. But they're still kind of showing me, even though the two of you are kind of focusing on this together, it still seems and feels like nothing is actually amounting to anything. Oh my goodness. Jeez. How am I going to follow that? They don't know where things are going with the two of you, but they do know one thing, that they are choosing to fixate on this so much so because they do have emotional energy to invest and give to this. They do. At the same time, they're also trying to figure out like, I just don't know. They're trying to figure out how to work on things. They are, and they're trying to be as clear as they possibly can be. Yet at the same time, them getting more perspective on the situation is putting them through more emotional disturbance. No matter how you look at this, things are definitely difficult. That is for sure. I'm looking at 555. There's a lot going on, and they're having to kind of take the time with themselves and kind of think about like everything and everyone that may be involved in this situation. Don't know. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an air sign, an earth sign, a water sign, or a fire sign. They're all here. Goodbye.